Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from November 4th through the 6th, 2022. This is for Taurus. I guess that one card wanted to come out. Last shuffle here. Intuition and manifestation is on the ground. We have Sacred Temple, professional assistance. I want to say this now. I feel like your professional assistants, and I could be wrong, but I don't know. I'm getting this very strong vibe that professional assistance is really like your ancestors or like a spirit team. Like you may be feeling like strong promptings of words of wisdom coming from the elders that you used to, your like elders. It may not even be, you may not have ever known your grandparents in life, but it may be older people that you've known or people that you find to be very wise. Their words are coming back here, very much so. It may even be, and it may have to do with relationships or your partnerships. Lots of emotion. I mean, there's going to be this might be an emotional weekend. You may be daydreaming, reminiscing in some way. Um, gosh, and it may be about past failures to some degree, or like maybe rehashing something and then going, I really wish I didn't say or do that, or kind of thing. Or and trying to plan ahead, like from here on out, I'm not going to allow myself to XYZ. Yeah, you're having a head over heart moment. This looks like a head over heart moment, especially in unions. So if you're in a relationship, you may this oh gosh. If you're in a relationship, okay, this would be about you not allowing or not being taken for granted or you not taking someone for granted. So there may be someone in your space, if you are in a relationship, that you may feel is taking you for granted. You may feel as though they're getting complacent. They're just sitting like a bump on a log waiting for you to make moves. They may be more head over heart. This is maybe a person who needs to win, right? And it's almost like they need to be forgiven, or they want to put you in a place where you must always beg for forgiveness in some way. um, there's a lot of regret in here in this situation. So there's your path, right? In the past, you may be looking back at the relationships that you've been in or the relationship you're in general, and look back with a lot of like, it's almost like you need to be looking at your situation with grace. You need to not allow yourself to dwindle down into that despair of, I wish I would have done this, I wish I would have done that, and then trying to fantasize and imagine the scenario had you have done certain things. It's very important not to to let yourself go that far, because it looks as though um, it's like skewed, right? Because there's really nothing you could have done. It's almost as though letting spirit wants you to know that there's nothing that you really could have done. Like, it was a missed opportunity for a reason. And the professional assistance would be that this is a person, or the words that may have been spoken, or the things that that they may tell you. And this could be that someone that is romantically interested in you is telling you certain things, but they may be saying things like, if I was in a relationship with somebody, I would never let them go. They may even talk about possessiveness in some way. They may be talking about how people hold back a lot in relationships. So there may be something about that, like a person saying this to you. This may be a person that does this, and you're watching them do it. Like, you're gonna screw this up, okay? Because you're not really grateful for the individuality of a person. You're just don't want to let them go, so you're too like in love with love. You may be seeing that in another person. um but definitely I'm seeing you trying, I would say, be logical, right? Your emotions may be all over the place in this. This is only because it may be that you're just like lamenting over what you missed in some way, like what I missed in life and how I didn't have or whatever, something like that. But you have a new opportunity coming. There may be someone coming that has their head, like they're operating out of a perfect energy of like their head and their heart are working together as one. So there may be someone coming towards you like that, and it's like holding back. may cause you to miss, like because you're just like closed up in some way, you may miss the opportunity with this person. It's something like that too. I won't say miss an opportunity, but the status quo energy with five of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. It's like everyone around you may be single. Everyone around you may be having relationship issues. Everyone around you may be talking a lot to you about what they lack in a relationship. Um, they may be coming from that place when they talk about what they want to see happen in their life. They're talking about what they don't have, not what they want to see happen in their life truly. Like we say, we want, what do you want to see happen in your life? And it's like they're coming from a place of, well, I don't have that, so I want that. And it's like, sometimes it's not about what you don't have, fulfilling a need. Sometimes it's just about a want, like something that would be cool, something that maybe you haven't experienced, but not in a way of like, well, I've never had it, so I don't want it. It's more so like, it'd be really cool taking a trip to so and so and seeing this kind of energy, seeing the Pebble Beach or this other than third, because I've never seen that. I saw pictures of it, but not going, well, I want love because I don't have love in my life right now. And it's like, it's not, that's how they may present it. That's about how that may be coming out. Um, Instead of going, it would be really cool. I'd like to study this. I've always wanted to study that. Not, I never got to. There's a difference in how you communicate some things. Of course, what we would desire a lot of times is things that we never had, but it's how you communicate that. It's how you manifest it. It's like where you're coming from with your intentions. If you're saying, not because I never had it, but that sounds really cool. I'm interested in that. You know, that's a different manifestation energy. If you're coming from lack, it's not going to happen. If you, I never got to, it's not going to happen for you, because that's not what it wants to be there. Like poverty or prosperity, like money does not want to come to a person who's going to be tight-fisted and say, I never had money, so I want it. It scares the crap out of money. You know what I'm saying? So you'll see those people always broke. But then you see people going, it'd be great if I'm more prosperous, and we're going to do cool things with it. And it just sounds fun because, I've always been interested in skydiving. And then money, you'll see that they'll find money. The money will fall out of the sky into their pocket, kind of thing. Because it's a difference. There's a difference in the words. Back and forth with Three of Cups and the Tower, your life is changing. Okay, there's an energy of life changing events happening in your life. Um, but you may be back and forth because you're through back and forth being hopeful and also being sad. You know, it's like I said, it's gonna be very emotional. So there's something life changing happening. And with the Three of Cups here, this may be coming through other people. People, like I said, it almost looks like someone's coming towards you and they're gonna make you feel happy or celebratory, or this may be someone who's just like um, very well rounded and is like able to just go with the flow. They're happy, they're happy people or a happy person, and it may be like it may cause you to feel different things. Like you may feel very hopeful, like yeah, it could be that way, but then you still feel regretful. You're still thinking about the past and stuff. What you is very important. You have to be very careful about not falling into the trap of the people around you, or the energy around you, or what you see on social media. You have to be very careful. I don't see social media there much, but I'm seeing maybe an environment of people who fantasize and they try to manifest from a place of lack. And so this it may cause you this intention, like you may be trying to balance yourself before you make a choice. Like I need to choose a stance. Am I hopeful, or am I sad and regretful? Right. So it's very important not to follow others in that, because it looks like people may be trying to give you some kind of advice, like, you know what, maybe in some way I missed the boat in a relationship because I was too possessive. It's like, take out of that what you can out of that, kind of thing. Um, like when they say what made things successful, and then pay attention to what didn't work out. Pay attention to it. More so not what they did or the details of such, but more so of like the energy. Were they possessive, like I said? Were they ungrateful for the person? Did they start getting bored and complacent? Did they stop doing certain things? Like with this Ace of Cups, did they pour into their person, or did they, you know what I mean, did they keep rekindle things or take them out on dates and such? It's like certain things like that. So that's what they've got. I know that it's not always about love here. You know, I know that almost every reader always does love, and I try to get the real general thing. But what's coming out is a lot of love here, a lot of emotion. All right, so you could be dealing with water. We have lots of water energy, mostly Scorpio, but Pisces and Cancer definitely is here. Air energy, Gemini, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be a Gemini, Taurus, Taurus, Gemini cusp. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.